not promoting or selling anything once again. And I usually have my birth control in the morning, which is called Janelle 1-30th. I'll go into that in a second. And I also take B complex. Nobody told me to take these. I started taking it because I felt so much fog lately. I read and I have to read 3 times instead of 1 time. And it's really hard to retain and I feel fog. Not every day, but sometimes. Very tired, lots of fatigue. And before I started taking the birth control, I went through a numerous amounts of methods to stop the bleeding. Everything started when I turned 38. I'm 41 now. I went out with a guy, and after a couple of nights of having sex and intimacy, I started bleeding. I thought it was my period, but I noticed that it was my period just 20 times the amount of blood that I will usually expel from my body. However, that led me to go to the hospital, and I was actually admitted for blood transfusion because my hemoglobin went below 6. This is real. And so for those experiencing these type of things, where you are between 35 and 45, let's just say, and your period is either minimizing or maximizing its potential, and you're overbleeding or it's just a mess, let's just say, I suggest to get some blood work done just to see what the hormones look like. That's exactly what I did. Unfortunately, my hormones didn't give me too much insight besides the symptoms and what I was feeling. It was a very stressful period, emotionally speaking, back then. Lots of doubts in my mind, and I was transitioning from my 30s to 40s, so it kicked me really hard. But that being said, after the blood transfusion and going to the hospital, I became very desperate. And to be honest, not everybody out there, not all the gynecologists are aware and are trained in the doctor's period of perimenopause. I think they went from having your period pre-menopause to post-menopause, but not the in-between. You can go online right now, you can check YouTube, and you will actually see that what I am saying, it's absolutely genuine. Okay, not many people are aware of this, and I think that this creates a lot of different fog. Dun, dun, dun. A lot of different issues when you have to go to work, when you have pets, when you have kids, when you have events that you need to attend, and it's just